Welcome to the Insane Thought Posse. I'm Erika.
I'm Pravanya.
I'm James.
This week we have a joint thought, which is interracial dating. Welcome to the show. Okay. We have a joint insane thought.
Joint insane.
Oh, you've been cooking something up.
Double whammy.
Double
Meddling.
Double whammy insane
Yeah.
thought. Yeah.
So, we have a theory. Our insane thought is that if you as an Asian person must date a white guy, it has to be a specific brand for it to be okay.
For it to be okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or for it to, you want it to be the most successful.
There is a most successful.
Most
version
successful,
of that,
yeah.
Basically. There's a most
It's the
successful
most
version.
successful Asian.
Asian white hybrid. Yeah.
Yes.
There is a most successful
Okay.
version, and everyone knows what it is. All the Indians watching know immediately what kind of white guy should an Indian girl date? An Irish guy, because Irish guys love Indian girls. Everyone knows this. It's fact. It's fact. Irish guys love Indian girls.
All right. And if you are East Asian or Southeast Asian, it has to be a Jewish man. An Ashkenazi, particularly a Jewish man, that is where you will have the most success.
It's not saying that you can't date your average.
Yeah, obviously
Dave,
you can do
Ed,
whatever you want.
Yeah, okay.
But you have to date. But like, if you want the best,
If you're
you
playing to
gotta date-
win,
Yeah.
you got to date Owen, spelled differently. You know what I mean.
your last
You know
name
what I
will
mean.
now.
Oh, that's an Irish. That's
Yeah,
the
the
Irish.
Irish
Owen. Yeah,
version,
yeah. Sorry, I
yeah,
didn't know if
yeah.
it was Irish or Jewish Owen. I didn't know if there
No,
was
no,
two.
it's Irish Owen. Yeah.
Okay.
Your last name would now have to end in man for you to be successful in this in a Wasian marriage.
And is this only for women Asians, or as me? I'm
I don't know about you. You know.
like if I was because I'm already a hybrid. So what's going on there? Do I have to date another hybrid? First of all. Second of all,
I think it's so funny that we're calling
hybrid.
hybrids.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really-
I don't pay tax on ULEZ zone. That's how it works. But I get
That's really good.
I can get through the
very
ULEZ
funny.
zone no sweat. It's easy for me. None of these fucking full fat diesel white motherfuckers
That's
pay
really
loads of
good.
money to get into zone 3. You know, it's crazy. But because I date a white girl and she's not Irish or Jewish.
I don't know if it works. I don't know if it's about men. I think that maybe men are like.
Okay.
I think this is very specific to women. I've never heard. My granddad has said you got to find an Irish boy. Irish boys love Indian girls.
Your granddad?
But my granddad has. Yeah, he has. Yeah. But my granddad has never told my brother you got to find an Irish Irish girl.
Does your granddad not want you to date an Indian boy?
He personally thinks that I will be better off with an Irish guy. Maybe he's watched Bend It Like Beckham. Like, maybe that's why. That could be why.
Is this where it all comes from?
I don't know if this is where it comes from.
I get it.
I don't
I'm
know
Irish.
if this is where it originates, but I have a feeling that it was popularized through Bend It Like Beckham.
Sometimes life imitates art and art imitates life. It's
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
those
so true,
situations.
so
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Like in The Social Network, they talk about like how Asian women and Jewish men go together like that. That's and then they're like, and then Brenda Song sucks Andrew Garfield, or his real name Andrew Garfinkel.
What?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
His real name.
Ah.
Jewish.
Did you see that he did the chicken shop date video with Amelia?
Yeah, they had loads of chemistry.
and then immediately broke up with his girlfriend.
Oh.
He broke up
How
with
do
his
you have
girlfriend.
that gossip?
I'm just on Twitter a lot these days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a bit of fun. Anyway, his name is Andrew Finkelberg. What was it? Garfinkel.
Garfinkel.
And
Garfinkel.
why? That's interesting that
He
he chose
cha-
to move.
He changed it
changed
because he
it.
loves the cat.
I thought it was that.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
I
he
thought
would
it was
never have
that.
changed it otherwise. He
Yeah,
would
yeah.
never change it. Huge fan of the cat.
I think he's a natural ginger as well. I think that's what it is.
Must be.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Must be.
Sorry. So going back. So okay, and Southeast Asian women
Yeah.
must date Jewish men.
Yeah. The Jewish area in Toronto, you know what also that area is? The Filipino area.
Wow.
That always happens as well. Actually, that always happens. Like like Jewish people move out and then the Indians move in is in London. That's what.
Oh, now you're
happens.
poaching our men.
No. I'm not poaching men.
Whoa!
No. An Indian
Hold
girl.
up.
No.
Hey.
Indian girl must date Irish guy and live in a Jewish person's house. That's how it works. That's how it
We're
works.
just stealing the homes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're not. Don't worry. No. I would never.
Okay, so question for you. Your mum.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mum. Is she's Asian. She's the Asian
Yeah,
one, right?
yeah.
Is your dad? Because you're a hybrid as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about the word.
Hey, it's my
Okay,
life.
all right. Okay, I'm sorry.
What? Sometimes they say mutt. Sometimes they say
Mongrel.
yeah.
Sometimes they say mixy.
No, they've never said that.
Yo, I ain't never heard
full
that. I've
lie.
never heard
I think
that.
I think
never said
I
mixy.
I think I said that once by accident on stage.
Ooh.
I was like, "Oh, we got a fellow mixy in," and I was like, "I didn't like that at all."
That's not right.
Is your dad a Jewish man?
Now, he is not. He's quite the opposite.
Is that why you're so fucked
What?
up? Is that what we're saying?
It's possible. I've never had a successful relationship.
I mean,
Yeah, no, I've got to ask, what is the opposite of a Jewish guy?
a German Christian man.
Okay, yeah, fair play. No, that is. She's right. That's
That's
yeah.
the,
that's
I'd say
correct.
that's the opposite.
yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So your parents,
Mm-hmm.
fine,
They are still together.
and you think
I just think your love must be so strong, particularly as a Filipino woman, to then date a practicing Jewish man. You are giving up seafood.
wow. Oh, I didn't even think about this.
Can't you know? And I will say, one of my mom's friends, she's married to a Jewish man, and she comes to the house and she eats crab in secret.
Yeah.
That's so classic. They
Same.
eat crab and secret
Yeah.
stuff.
I have a there's a Cambodian lady who married to a Jewish man. They currently live in
Hey.
Madagascar, if you can believe.
Oh
Wow.
I think he's an ambassador or something. I don't know.
Whoa, very impressive.
Yeah.
Wow,
But
what an impressive people.
whenever
you
she
know.
comes around, it's like pork all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
like
yeah,
she's
yeah.
shoveling pork, and her son, she like brings him over, and she's like, go eat it all, and he's like, but I guess they're quite strong. My dad's not Jewish,
Mhm.
as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
what he told what's your surname? James Tricky?
Tricky, yeah.
Maybe it's
I
not.
changed
Maybe
it.
it's James
From James Trinkle.
James Trinkle.
Is this okay?
I don't know if that was okay. I actually don't know if that was okay.
But my parents they're still together. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Like, you have to give up some of your favorite foods.
Yeah.
See, I don't think that's the reason why for Irish guys and Indian girls.
Right.
May I ask, is it because you guys were both fucked over by the English?
Possibly, yes.
Wow.
Possibly, I do believe that. Because if we go back to Bend It Like Beckham, our source material, Bend It Like Beckham,
Yeah.
Jess says she was racist to me. She called me the P word.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he
yes.
says, she's like, you never understand. And he says, famously, Jess, I'm Irish. Of course I understand. So I think it is that. I think it's that. I think it's a white guy who understands. That's crazy. He doesn't even need to read Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race. He just knows. That's mad. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. It's very impressive. People are impressed by it.
But it has to be Irish. It can't be like a Welsh dude.
No. It's not the same. It's really not the
What
same.
the hell is Welsh?
Wow.
You've lived here for so
Wow.
long and you don't know.
No, I'm kidding.
Let's try and antagonize every kind of
I've been
British
there.
Isle.
I've been there.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you were there like 4 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
you were there
No,
really
last
recently.
week.
Yeah.
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 You have a good time?
Nope. Worst Indian meal I've ever had in my life. Shout
Yeah.
out to Aber Dining.
Wow, that's
Doxing
crazy.
ya.
Down the lens as well.
Down
Yeah,
the
I know,
lens.
literally.
It's crazy.
You know you're fucked up.
Okay. It's hard to dispute that would be the strongest pairing, because I have seen some pretty, like, I don't know. It could be the strongest pairing. Like, I'm trying to think if my parents' marriage would be better if he was Jewish. I don't think it
Hey,
would.
Maybe.
It might be.
You should ask your mum.
Does your dad have discipline?
No, none.
Maybe
He-
Judi-
he's
maybe
the-
Judaism would be good for him.
He's so old. Like your dad's
He's
quite
so
old to
old.
convert to Judaism.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
now.
convert him
It's
now. That's crazy.
It's like bad. Like,
Yeah, that would be crazy.
So looking like running back,
mhm.
what are you gonna do? What are you both gonna do?
Just wait for my Irish guy.
Yeah,
Just wait, they'll come.
I'm gonna move to New York.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
Look
a good shout.
confused around bagel shops.
Yeah.
Help me.
is this a thing where like, because I know you saying the marriage is strong, and you're saying that Irish dudes love Indian girls.
So Irish guys love Indian girls. Everyone knows that. My cousin
What do
is
you mean
married to
everyone
an
knows
Irish
that?
guy as
Yeah.
well, and they have 2 kids. They're very happy.
Was it easy? Like, as in, was it just like love at first sight type thing?
She described it that way.
Really?
In Harvey Nichols. We were in Harvey Nicks. It was me and a bunch of other people, and she described it that way. So yeah. So
Wow.
it was, yeah.
Perhaps
Evidence.
I was gonna say, but then like the Jewish men love Southeast Asian women in the same way. Is this the same thing?
I think like the culturally Jewish men do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Because we have Bennett like Beckham and shared trauma over here.
I think it's like again going back to the social network.
the social network.
The social is the
We should go social network and Bennett like Beckham as our 2 like sources.
the bibliography. They say it's because we both can't digest milk
Interesting.
and because we can't dance.
That's not true.
Whoa.
But I think Filipinos particularly can dance. We're quite good with rhythm, and we sing quite well. So I don't think that that's true in that regard. But the milk thing, that's true.
Southeast Asian people can't digest milk.
Most of Asia.
Or maybe that's why
Can't.
you're so gassy.
Yeah, maybe I'm lactose intolerant.
You could be. You are really gassy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do fart.
It just sounds like yeah, you fart. Like you fuck, but like yeah, she farts. That's crazy.
I think maybe the theory can be more broad. Perhaps if you as an Asian woman are to date a white man, it has to be a white other.
Okay.
No. Irish
It can't.
guy.
It has to
be
be
an Irish guy.
Specifically, yeah,
Specifically.
okay.
Irish guy, yeah.
It can't just be like white.
What? No, but like white with a bit of struggle is what
White with a bit of struggle.
Is what you're going for.
is what. Well, that's the through line.
So what would we like? What would that encompass? Like, what is that? What counts as white with a bit of struggle?
Yeah, what is that?
An Irish person, they got a bit of struggle.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where else white people exist. I can't. Like, it's just Europe, innit? Europe.
Yeah, Europe.
Eastern Europe, there's some prejudice here in the UK towards.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. So then, like, but we wouldn't say New Zealand.
No.
No. They were the settlers. They were the colonizers.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Sorry.
No,
yeah.
okay, not anywhere where they were the colonizers. It cannot happen.
Okay. So we're talking like, Eastern Europe and Ireland, and that's
I think it is specifically
it. Just Ireland.
This is my plan, and I think it would mess up stuff if I did differently. Right now, I'm focusing on my career. But when I've achieved some of the career goals that I need to achieve,
Yeah.
I'm headed over to Ireland for like a year. I'm downloading Hinge,
Yeah.
setting the radius
So-
5K.
I mean,
5K.
Large.
you could just
And then I'm swiping.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's my plan. That's my plan.
you could just go now for career and start planting seeds.
Yeah, you
No.
could.
I like
loads of
to
gigs.
compartmentalize.
Yeah.
I don't like to mix it all up. Ireland for love, England for work. That's how it goes.
Right.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Also, it's also just automatically be really romantic. Like, especially if I go to like a nice place in Ireland. Like,
And where
like
would
by
that
the
be?
sea. The sea, where my cousin got married. That was quite nice.
Okay.
Your cousin the cousin who's married to an Irish dude.
So this is actually. This is some evidence, but this is my boy cousin married an Irish lady.
Whoa.
So actually,
Oh,
so
it goes
maybe
both ways.
Yeah.
Indian
Both
guys
ways.
need Irish girls as well. Like maybe it
Wow.
works. Maybe it works both genders, and all the genders in between. I've yet to see evidence for they them
Non-binary.
Irish person marrying a they them Indian person. But when it happens, we'll
Because it is just a matter of time, isn't it?
it's just a matter of time.
I'm sure it's happened already.
I'm sure too.
Yeah.
There's just no football movie about it.
Yeah. If listeners, if you are in a they them queer relationship, Irish, and Indian, let us know.
Please let us
We'd
know.
like to hear from you.
We'd love to hear from you.
I'm trying to think, because Southeast Asian men traditionally have a rep for being undesirable. I would say.
That's not true.
Well,
You're
I think
so handsome.
I think K-pop is doing a lot to fix that. I will say.
I think James Tricky is doing a lot to fix that.
Come on.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, but I'm a hybrid. It doesn't count. I've got some, they can see some of themselves in me. Do you know what I mean? It's different. They're like, it's okay.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I would say a lot of when I see Southeast Asian men in like, well, I don't know what the phrase is, cross race relationships. What's the
Interracial?
Interracial.
Cross race. What is
The
that?
hell?
I don't know the words.
You should. Your parents are in one.
And you're in one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys. Yeah, I would say a lot of Southeast Asian men end up with white women. I would say that's where that ends up most of the time in interracial relationships.
If they were in it.
I was once in Brockwell Park, and I shit you not, there were like 4 interracial couples, Southeast Asian men, white women, and we all made eye contact at the same time. We like kind of all went to the toilet, and we all just like spoke about it for a bit.
No way. We didn't talk about it.
We like high-fived, and we were, we're like, nice one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think,
Yeah.
but I don't think there's ever been a specific like brand of white woman.
I mean,
You know?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not white, but like I had a Punjabi boyfriend who all his bitches was white.
You know what? I've seen a lot of East Asian guys with South Asian girls. That's a new thing that's happening.
Really?
Yeah, I'm here for it. I think that's really great.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's really great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy where I am, so just why don't you just shut the fuck up?
Oh no, I wasn't. But now if I deny it, it's gonna look like.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about that. I'm happy with that. Deny it.
Huh?
to get shot down so publicly.
Yeah, obviously that's not
Denied.
why.
I'm happy where I am. Denied. Well, let's move on from
Shut
that.
up. Yeah.
I don't want to hear about that. Not interested.
I don't know. It's interesting because I actually don't know many other Southeast Asian dudes. Is that a me problem? I don't know loads. of them. Normally, as a community.
You know what the problem is?
Oh.
It's because we went to Bristol and did improv.
Yeah, for one,
So then that's
What do
like,
you- what do
well,
you-
our circles are just not
and for
there.
2, just like I grew up in not very Southeast Asian heavy place.
Uxbridge.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why?
Sorry, I just wanted people to
I tell you what, I live now in Haggerston. There's a Vietnamese, Lao, Cambodian center.
Do you go?
Ooh,
I haven't been.
Maybe
Do
yet.
you want to go?
I have been before in my life. I used to go twice a year. Once for Christmas, once for Cambodian New Year
With Mumsy?
with Mumsy and Dad.
Oh.
And there were loads of like old white dudes
Yeah.
who would just be there who were like married too.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.
They all
There's
know
like
each
a
other.
Filipino senior center, and my dad and some other dudes.
Yeah.
There's not as many white guys, but they stick out.
They're there.
And then they're doing the most.
yeah. They've got the clothes on.
They got their jokes right. Like my dad, his typical one. He's used this joke for years.
Yeah.
Right. They'll always be like a buffet if there's like an event. Right.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like a potluck situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And my dad will be like, "Oh, what's on here? Any adobo aso?" And so that means adobo is like a dish. Aso means dog.
Good.
And then they'll be like, "Ah, who taught you that?" Which is why he's an abomination, and
Yeah.
he shouldn't be married. Because maybe a Jewish man, historically,
Would have some respect.
they're just known for their humor.
Mm.
It wouldn't be so lowbrow.
yeah, very true, very true.
It'd be crafted, curated
Yeah.
jokes. I gotta write some jokes for Cambodian New Year. Get out of my room, Mom.
Come on, Mark Maron should have been my father.
I feel like in the Cambodian like New Year's, because we have there's like a ceremony before the food and the dancing begins, and there's all these monks, and they're on like the stage and they're like doing these prayers. They have these little bowls. They get first dibs at the potluck thing.
Of course.
They're all just white.
Oh.
The monks are white.
They're like white Australian monks,
Huh.
and they're all bald. And it's like, who are these people?
Yeah.
And what are they doing in the Cambodian center? Basically, okay, that's a side. That's just an observation.
No, that's
On the other,
So we need to hook up with the monks.
what I need to do is I need to go back to Cambodian New Year, meet some more of these mixed race kids hanging around, Cambodian boys that are growing up a little bit, might be dating. I do a survey.
Right.
I think you need to do the survey.
Yeah.
I think you need to do the survey. Because the thing is, we have source material for the...
two films that came out over
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Better Like Beckham was really long ago. So we have our source films.
The only source film I can think of right now is, do you remember Last Christmas?
Oh my god, what a great film. I love that film.
What?
Oh, it's
Last
just fun,
Christmas.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
with
it's just fun.
written by, it's about Brexit kind of, but it's a Christmas film.
Interesting, because she's Polish.
Yeah. But also she only
And he's a ghost.
Exactly. She's only allowed to date Southeast Asian dudes if they're dead.
They're ghosts.
If they're not real.
So Polish girls can only date ghost South Asian girl. So we've got the rules here. Indian girl, Irish guy. East Asian girl, Jewish guy.
I want to jump
Polish
in
girl.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
That film, at the beginning of the film, she dates Bilal Zafar. He's Pakistani.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. So Polish girls are just dating the whole of the region, the whole of the continent.
That's interesting. The whole of the continent.
It's a big continent.
Polish girls want to fix the divide.
Yeah.
That's what they want to
I
do.
respect that.
That's big up.
I'm trying to think of any other film where there's a Southeast Asian like romantic interest.
The problem is
That's
that there hasn't been.
And he's not dead.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, she ends up with him. No, he
what
doesn't.
other
He's
films,
dead.
Is what's his name? He's
Crazy
really
Rich
handsome.
Asians?
Yeah.
The Good Place.
Oh yeah, The Good Place. Yeah.
But he's also dead, right? Isn't that the whole point? They're all
They're
dead.
all
Oh, yeah,
dead.
they are all dead.
But they're all
So,
dead.
I'm seeing a theme here,
Yeah,
guys.
it's really actually really weird. But he's with Jamila Jamil, isn't he? In that.
They all, I think, at
Or are
certain
they
points,
actually
they
together?
all,
Oh, no,
yeah,
they're
they do. But that's at certain points in the series, they all
Crossover. Yeah.
cross over.
Yeah.
Because I think there's like multiple, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so I think what we need to see is we need to see a film where there's a Southeast Asian dude who's a romantic lead who's not dead.
That's crazy.
that's what we
asking
need.
Too much.
And then the other romantic lead isn't also Asian because that doesn't count. We can't just go to like
no crazy rich
Asian exactly, no Crazy Rich Asians, no like Asian cinema,
You
no
need a Big Sick.
no Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh yeah, Big Sick.
Big Sick is that's brown guy, white girl.
But I'm talking my guy. I'm talking Southeast. I'm talking me.
Yeah.
Man.
I want to be represented in the romantic film
You
industry.
gotta write it, James. You gotta write it. You gotta pitch
John Cho in Harold and Kumar.
it. Oh yeah, who's he end up with?
He gets with Jensen Ackles' wife in real. I don't know her name. Sorry,
That's
sorry
okay.
to
We don't need her
To
name.
brag.
We just need her race.
diminish you
Like
to yeah, white.
White. Okay. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh wait,
Combo.
no. Cal Penn gets with Jensen Ackles' wife. John Cho gets with Latina mommy.
I'm looking for someone in more of like an actual rom-com perspective.
You don't think Harold and Kumar is romantic?
You don't think White Castle is romantic?
That is my
How
ideal.
dare you?
I'm just saying they're not being framed as like actually romantically interesting. Do you know what I mean? Like whereas
Maybe.
something like
No, but the romantic like B plot isn't put there for fun, for like to be funny, to be comedic.
yeah, fine, all right. I see what you mean.
They
No,
gotta
I buy it.
Yeah. They
Okay,
put
fine.
Henry Golding in more. He's so handsome. Like they've got to put him in more. Surely.
Who?
Henry Golding.
Who's
he's
that?
The crazy rich Asian guy.
He's the one from last.
Oh, the only dude that exists.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Fine. But
No.
he's a terrible actor, so
No,
that's not
he's
going to work.
not.
There's the other Asian. The other Asian. Who's in that movie with he was in Riverdale and then he was in
Oh, who was he in Riverdale?
I've not seen Riverdale.
bro, I don't know his
They're
name.
all very attractive at Riverdale.
Yeah. Fine.
Why are
But he
you
gets
jealous?
with Juliet Moore. I need an IMDb like downloaded
Yeah,
into
yeah,
my
yeah,
brain
yeah,
right
this
now.
is-
It doesn't matter. But there are examples.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to take this away. I'm going to take some homework away,
Mhm.
and discover who Southeast Asian men should be dating, if we're dating outside the race.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you have Irish dudes,
Yeah.
you have Jewish men,
Yeah, we're kind of all sorted. Like we're like me and Erica, we're set to go. We're ready to go. It looks like you've got a problem.
Yeah.
Me and Erica, like we're single right now, but hey, we've got our guys.
But we
Yeah.
have a specific parameter,
yeah.
and
You know what you're looking for. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because what if I could be happier?
Sorry, I don't like that because I really
Yeah, no,
like
I do
your
love my girlfriend
girlfriend.
very much.
Yeah,
Actually, she
she's
is great.
Yeah.
We've been together for so long. Maybe we got that. Anyway, getting back to how much I love my girlfriend.
one last pitch before we conclude.
Yeah, okay.
You kind of brought this up earlier. What if Wasians should only date other Wasians and continue to make Wasians for the rest of like
For the rest of time.
for the rest of time?
Which isn't long because of AI, just so you know.
Oh,
Not the
okay.
climate.
I'm not
Who cares
worried
about the
that anymore.
climate? It's not real.
Like I should be getting with Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, he's
I cannot believe he's Chinese. Every time someone says that.
He's Chinese.
But he's so white
He's
passing.
Chinese.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think he's white
What?
passing.
What's he been in? He's been in
You
stuff.
don't think he's white passing?
I don't think he's
No
white
one is
passing.
shouting slurs at him in the street. No one.
They're
I
like
refuse
no,
to-
but it's
I
like
refuse to believe that. Everyone
like-
thinks Keanu Reeves is a white guy.
No, but generally, what's he been in? Like, what romantic?
John
movies?
Wick? 1, 2,
No,
3,
no,
4?
not the Wick movies. The other, like,
Bill and
always
Ted's Most
always
Excellent
be my maybe.
Oh, okay. Was he the romantic lead in that?
He wasn't the lead, but
Oh
he
no,
was like
that's. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, Asian guys need to date Sandra Bullock.
Valid. Yeah,
There
okay,
you
done.
go.
And
Okay.
and she's the white woman.
Well, she's like.
So I just got to date white women.
No, she's very high flying as well.
I got to date high flying white women.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, there we
That
go.
tracks.
There we go. Okay.
That's why I'm so happy.
Okay, cool,
I'm
cool,
so
cool.
happy. Just want to get that out there one more time.
okay.
She's not going to listen to this. She hates this job.
Okay, cool. So we're all set. We're all good to go.
Okay, right. It's interesting. It's more because I don't disagree. Is the thing. I don't
Mm.
disagree with you guys.
Mm.
My mum could be happier.
Sometimes it's an insane thought that just everyone agrees with.
And that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think anyone watching this will be like, yeah, of course.
Do you think? Okay. But I know we're wrapping it up so quickly. Do you think your mum would be happier with an Irish guy?
Ooh, because my mum is an Indian woman married to an Indian guy.
Mm,
Maybe. She's always talking about how handsome Irish guys are. She's
what?
never really talking about how handsome my dad is.
Damn.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. Because, like, she would say, like, then she would never have had me and a Charlene.
Yeah.
Although, actually, she would. She always says, like, my genes are so strong, I would have still had you too. So she's like, whenever she's angry with my dad, she's like, oh, I never married him. And I say, oh, like, you wouldn't have had me and a Charlene. She's always like,
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I would have. Like, you're all my genes. And it's like, oh, we're really not. We're definitely 50-50.
That's so funny.
It's really funny.
I like that.